Hello and welcome to the Stuff and Nonsense podcast. I'm back, but I'm not the only person who's back. Is there somebody else who is also back?
Yes.
Are you
Me.
back?
I'm back. I'm Gunsmoke.
Yeah,
As
still
usual.
Gunsmoke.
Yeah,
I'm still Wristwatch. We should
Yeah.
just rename the podcast Gunsmoke and Wristwatch, I think.
I think so.
That's actually a good name, Gunsmoke and Wristwatch. It sounds like a pub though. Like it would be like a
Yeah.
weird pub. Like if you went on like a pub name generator, it would come up with Gunsmoke and Wristwatch, I think. Oh yeah, I'm just off to the Gunsmoke and Wristwatch for a few to neck a few pints with the lads. Yeah,
Boys,
later this year, boys, later this year.
The boys.
It's happening.
Suppose nothing could be worse than Swan and Pedo for a pub name.
The Swan and Pedo is a classic but controversial pub name.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be talking about food that comes to you fast. It's called fast food. It's a bit of a weird name. You don't have slow food, do you? Like,
Well,
what would constitute slow food? I reckon like a roast dinner.
I think maybe like a souffle.
Yeah, anything that's in a slow cooker is also slow food, technically. But we're not focusing on any of that snail-paced shit. We want to think about something I don't know what I'm saying. Fast food is what we're talking about. And what's the first thing you want to talk about regarding fast food? Because I think you have some classic segment material that we always do.
Oh yeah, I've got lists. You know me and my lists.
There are always lists. I can't talk.
There's a list for everything, but not before the definition of fast food.
It's yummy. That's the definition.
Absolutely. It's easily prepared processed food served in snack bars and restaurants as a quick meal or to be taken away. These definitions are never wrong. But definitely listen to everything I say.
Oh, yeah.
But also, next we go into the list that I have, that I normally have. It's not the same list, otherwise we would only be able to do one episode.
That's very true. We just do the same episode. Should we do the same episode over and over again? And just try and like get it word for word to the point where we don't even have to like read a script. We just know the episode. And it's the same every single time. We can give it a go. We'll see what happens.
Absolutely is. We're trying everything.
I believe so.
Moving on to the list though. We've got 10 bizarre fast food items that were discontinued.
Do we?
We do. Some of these will probably understand why they were discontinued. I might be able to get a picture up by showing you. Number one on the list is hot dog stuffed crust pizza. If I do, oh no, wait.
Does it not work?
No.
No.
The bloody background.
Blooming zoom.
I'll tell you what it is though. It's literally a pizza, but the crust is hot dogs.
Yeah. Where was this from?
Well, I'm guessing it's the US.
Yeah. It sounds US-y. I don't know. It doesn't sound that bad. It sounds all right. Well, I mean, I don't see a problem with hot dogs. I'm not a stuffed crust person particularly anyway. It's fine. But I think anything other than cheese is kind of like overstepping a mark.
I can see, and completely unrelated to this because it's not fast food, but I saw in, I think Tesco's, they do a tiger bread crust. Oh,
yes. I saw that the other day. I've seen that the other day. Yeah, good. I do want to try something. If it's I want to try something with different crusts. I enjoy experimenting with crust.
Yeah, you have to.
It's exciting.
If you don't eat the crust, you're naughty.
Yeah. Remember when you were a child and people used to say that you get curly hair if you eat crust or something weird? I don't know.
That doesn't seem like an incentive to eat the crust.
No, hang on. I'm going to look that up because I never knew whether it was trying to get you to encourage you to eat them or to encourage you not to eat them. I'm just going to type in curly hair crusts.
While you do that, I'm just going to read the second one, which is mac and Cheetos. If you don't know what Cheetos are, they're kind of like What's-Its. And it looks like they're stuffed with cheese. Somehow. I don't know how you stuff corn puffs with cheese.
I think I've seen you can get these. You can get these like that you can buy in a box and you can make them at home because I've seen Cody Coe and Kelsey Crapple doing it. They did like I can't really show a picture, but there's like you can get like a box. You can buy a box for like it says £2.99. You can get them on Amazon, but in America they make like Cheetos mac and cheese. They have like a flaming hot one, and they have bold and cheesy as well.
That might be what this is. This is Burger King.
Burger King.
Yeah.
We all love Burger King, do we?
The first one was Pizza Hut, by the way, the hot dog stuffed crust pizza. I better
Oh yeah.
just make it clear.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Number 3 is the Buffalo Latte, which is from Tim Hortons, which I've seen one in Birmingham, I think. I know there's one there, I'm pretty sure.
I think there might be. I've seen
London, I can't tell.
I've seen a Tim Hortons somewhere in the UK before, but I can't think where it was. Might be Birmingham.
It was Birmingham, actually.
I think it is Birmingham. I think there's one there.
Sorry. Basically,
what does that consist of?
Not actually buffalo, as in like buffalo sauce. Like you get from supermarkets.
Yeah.
So it's got obviously espresso and steamed milk in, and a sprinkle of buffalo sauce flavour and a sprinkle of buffalo seasoning.
Is that revolting? Do you think? I feel like it's probably revolting. I don't know. It might not be. It's an acquired taste, ladies and gents. It's an acquired taste. If you like it, then there's absolutely no reason to not go for it.
Yeah, if you want a latte to taste like chicken wings, then
who doesn't?
Go and get this.
Why am I drinking? I've got a new drink today, which no one can see. It's water.
Oh, that's great.
I don't know if anyone's ever come across that before. It's
quite
quite nice.
Recently put in lemons and cucumber in water, and it makes it nice.
That's a good shout. Now, I'm trying not to drink anymore, so that might be my version of Pimm's in the summer.
Yeah, just I'm not exclusively not trying to drink, but I don't think I've had an alcoholic beverage for weeks.
I haven't since Christmas. I don't think I have since Christmas. I can't. Well, I'm pretty sure I haven't. I remember having like rum and Coke or rum and something on Christmas Day, maybe. And then apart from that, I don't think I've had anything.
Yeah, nothing special really. It's not really. I think I'm more of a social drinker than I am.
Yeah, I think I am as well. I don't. Yeah, that's a fair point. I don't drink at home anyway. But like, I'm not that excited. I'm excited about the pubs reopening because it means you can meet people, not because it means I can drink. Like,
yeah.
So I might give. I actually have no clue. The dates are just annoying, and I don't understand when anything's happening. For anyone who doesn't know what's going on, there's a lockdown situation in the United Kingdom, and there are various dates when things are reopening. A pub is a public house. It's kind of like a bar, but not. How would you describe a pub to someone who doesn't? I think they have Irish pubs in America.
Yeah.
But like, it's like Moe's Tavern. Moe's Tavern.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Moe's Tavern.
If you've ever seen How I Met Your Mother, it's like that. But
oh yeah, or It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is a little bit pub-like, kind of. Isn't that actually? That actually might be an Irish pub. I think where they work in Always Sunny is actually a pub. Well, yeah, it's an Irish bar. So basically that. So yeah, the UK, we have like every single town and village and city has loads of Moe's Tavern. Basically everywhere. And we go to Moe's Tavern to drink stuff. If you don't know what Moe's Tavern is because you don't watch The Simpsons, then, it's a place where you can buy alcohol and it's nice, basically.
That beer, which
it's like,
actually I found in Lidl once.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, yeah, in Always Sunny, it's called Paddy's Pub. So it is a pub. It's that, basically. And yeah, they're reopening on a specific date, but the date's just all over the place and no one knows what's going on. So thanks, Boris, for your clarity. Anyway, you can kind of vaguely get fast food if you go to Wetherspoons because they microwave something for 30 seconds and then bring it out to you.
Yeah.
And for some reason, it's nice. But I think it's just because it's Wetherspoons. Like, you just forgive them. It's like, what I like about Wetherspoons is everything, all the food is kind of just like warmed for like a minute. The companies run really, really badly. But if for some reason it's the best place on the planet. And like even if I never drink again, I will always go to Spoons. I'll just have like non-alcoholic lager or have like a cup of tea or something.
I think they must like spray something weird in the air to like make people want to come back. Maybe they like sprinkle cocaine and everything. Potentially.
I think the fact that you can order from your phone as well is they're like a million times better than, well, you can from the Green King pubs as well, but still. There's something about a Spoons. I think it's the prices. it's just a pinnacle. I don't know if that's the word. It's a something of British culture.
You're right. Anyway,
Something. I don't know what the word is.
we're not here to talk about Wetherspoons. We're here to talk about fast food.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm going to continue with the list, but I'm not going to read them all because some of them aren't that great. But fourth on the list is onion nuggets, would you believe it? Which were briefly around in Mackey's in the 70s.
I would go for that. I would go for onion. I love onions.
You,
I love onions, yeah. I'm a big onion person. I love onions.
onion nuggets. So it's like a whole onion in like big chunks of onion.
Yes.
Nuggets.
I love onion. I actually genuinely really like onions. What are your thoughts? Because onion rings, the best fast food. I don't know if it counts as fast food.
That's true, to be fair.
I don't know how far we extend fast food. We're trying not to extend it too far, but like Snappy's onion rings, that's the best thing I would get. It's relatively quick. So, but fast food for me is your McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, Five Guys. There's not much else. There's more in America though.
Yeah.
But we are going to be including something slightly different that's not quite fast food for a segment later on in the episode, just before the famed tier list, which is also going to be filled out. And also, in terms of filling things out, I hope you guys in the UK fill your censuses out, because Boris needs to know where you live.
Yeah, and you'll get fined £1,000 if you don't do it.
And
so
yeah. It's quite tedious, but it took longer than I thought, but who cares?
Yeah, it's a pain.
Onion nuggets sound good, though. What else is there?
There's a pizza barn from Cinnabon. I don't know if you've ever been to a Cinnabon.
I haven't, but I kind of want to.
Yeah, so it's like cinnamon buns with pizza topping. So I'm guessing cheese and tomato and maybe like pepperoni or something like that.
Yeah, I can see myself going for something along those lines.
Seems a bit like those pizza rolls that you can get from Sainsbury's.
Oh yeah, remember the meme involving when your pizza rolls are done, and then a word at the end that you can't say, and he does this. But
we can't say that word.
We can't say that there's a derogatory term at the end, which is not going to be said. But yeah, just if you want to know what it is, look up when your pizza rolls are done.
Yeah. And speaking of pizza rolls, could you have them again?
Yeah.
Oh,
usually. I can have all the Sainsbury's stuff again now. There's Sainsbury's Bakery, which I'm very happy about. I just love baked goods. Baked goods are good. This is the thing with me, like fast food, half the time I'd rather just go and get a meal deal. Or go and get something from a bakery, like of a shop. Like I've never been a huge fast food person. I don't know if it's just because, I don't know. It's probably because obviously I have to bring this up in every single episode. Because I haven't eaten meat for such a long time, I just don't really care that much. But some fast food stuff is good. I do like occasional things from McDonald's, so that's about it.
You should have like a jingle for every time you mention that you're not.
Yeah, we need like a I don't eat meat jingle.
Yeah,
I might do that. I might do that for the audio version. But yeah, fast food's okay. I am aware. The thing is though. I'm falling into the stereotype, but I feel like I only try and mention it when it's relevant, because it's not like something that I'm like.
No, that's fair.
Think I'm better than anyone. I don't think I'm better than anyone for it. But yeah, I do seem to talk about it too much on here. So if you hate me, fine, it's justified. Okay. Have you got more, or shall we? Yeah, I can't talk. What's happening? I've not been able to talk for a few weeks.
There was. I'm trying to find it.
Damn it, Janet.
Muck spaghetti.
Oh yeah, muck spaghetti. Yeah, we were saying before this episode that we remember I remember us talking about like discontinued McDonald's stuff, like muck spaghetti, but I don't know what episode that was on. Because no episode, I've looked through the list of episodes we've done, and none of them are like relevant to McDonald's or anything. So I don't get when we spoke about it. It's really confusing.
Wasn't weird when we talked about Little Chef the last time, was it?
No, well, I feel like, because there were a couple of episodes when my desk had stuff on it, and I sat on my bed to record, and I remember being on my bed whilst we spoke about it, and I've not done that since before Christmas. So I'm very confused. Very confused. I don't know. So anyone who's a diehard fan, please let us know. When did we talk about discontinued McDonald's items? You can tell
it
us.
will win something.
Yeah, we might send you something. I don't know.
Yeah.
If we don't, then we don't. But we might send you something, so it's worth
Right.
it. So stuffandnonsens_pod is the name of our Instagram. You probably will hopefully already follow us there. And then stuff_pod are the TikTok. No, it's not. The first one is also TikTok. And stuff_pod is Twitter. And also we have an email address, which is below. So please just let us know what episode that was on. It's very important to us. But yeah. Have you got any more? Are there any more
Other
mental
than
things?
spaghetti, I don't think there's any quite as good.
McSpaghetti, are you offended due to your cultural background, the fact that McSpaghetti exists? Because it's absolutely defamatory. No? I don't know if that's a word. It is a word, but I don't know if it's right.
Sort of
Kind of defamatory.
cultural appropriation.
It's disgusting.
Is it? I'm going to drop a bomb right now, just not a literal bomb.
Oh no! Everyone's going to die. Sorry.
No, it's fine. No, no one's going to die. Don't worry. We're all good.
That's good.
I don't actually have a bomb. I'm just going to say that I'm not actually the biggest, massivest fan of pasta. Like, I like it.
Oh my god.
I don't love it.
Should that be the like the thumbnail, like Italian person hates pasta?
Yeah.
It's just like good clickbait.
Yeah.
No,
that would be good.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what clickbait comes out of this episode, if any. Yeah, McSpaghetti sounds awful. To be fair, a lot of spaghetti things that people eat in this country are like not even Italian. They're just British, aren't they? Like bolognese is just like quite British.
Yeah, I don't know if they actually even eat bolognese in Italy.
No, I don't know. From what I've heard, I'm not sure.
To be fair, I'm not from where it probably would have originated, which I think is Bologna.
Oh yeah, good point. Good point.
I don't know. It might be, but we'll see. Anyway, I think that's it for the tier list. Not tier list, the list.
List. So yeah, we thought what we'd also do, we need to discuss. We've done this sort of before. I remember when we did the cereal episode, we pitted two mascots of the cereal world, Tony the Tiger and the Honey Monster, and discussed who would win in a fight between the two. And people also on Instagram voted in a poll as well. And I can't remember what the conclusion was. Let me see if I can find what the conclusion was, because it's important that we know what people think about, the stuff that we do. And yeah, we put that out as a poll. Let me get my archive up. But basically what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be pitting against each other in a tournament of a fight to the death, if you will. The king of Burger King, Colonel Sanders of KFC fame, Ronald McDonald, and then we are cheating and we're just adding Little Chef in there as well, because there isn't another real, like, proper UK fast food mascot apart from all of those. So I reckon, how are we classifying these? I'm still looking through my archive right now. I don't know how we're... Oh, here we go. 88% of our Instagram followers think that Tony the Tiger would beat the Honey Monster in a fight. So 88% said Tony. But yeah, we're going to be doing the King versus Colonel Sanders versus Ronald McDonald versus Little Chef. I think we've got to split them into like semi-finals first. So like, shall we just do... should we just like randomize it? So if I do eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and... Oh, no, just tell me when to stop.
Okay. Stop.
So Ronald McDonald is the first one, and this is who he's going to be against.
Stop.
Ronald McDonald versus Little Chef. And then we've got the Burger King King against Colonel Sanders. So the Burger King King versus Colonel Sanders. First, I think we've got to figure out the size of these gentlemen. Like, how tall is Colonel Sanders, or was Colonel Sanders? I'm going to check out Colonel Sanders' height. I think I did this yesterday, and I figured out he's 5'10", so he's the same height as me.
He's also the only one that's real.
He is dead. So... Yeah. I think it's quite easy to win in a fight against someone who's dead. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, unless you're fighting against his legacy, because he has a good legacy because he's the founder of KFC.
Although he does have an advantage over all of these people.
Well, because he's human.
Because he's actually existed.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't know that Colonel Sanders was actually a real person. I feel
Yeah.
like I've seen this discussion recently somewhere, but I'm not sure where. He was also a governor of Kentucky. And because, well, I mean, that was because he was bestowed the title of a colonel.
And he
But
also used to stoke steam engines, if anyone didn't know.
that's actually mental. He used to stoke steam engines.
And by stoke steam engines, I mean he used to put the coal into them. He didn't used to like dig them up or like.
Oh, that's good. I'm very glad. The king from Burger King, looks like a short ass in all the pictures, to be honest. I think he's a small man. And he's also made of he's actually really frightening. Like, what's the facial expression? He just kind of looks like slightly in pain all the time. Or I don't know. I think he looks like he's in pain. Oh no.
And stabbed in the back.
I'm going on Google Images and I've just seen a picture of the king making out with Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
It's like it's what? It was in an advert. I don't know. It's disgusting. I think kissing is the most revolting thing in the world. I think, stop being so disgusting, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who is winning in this fight? Because 5'10", I reckon the king is smaller than 5'10". I think it's an easy win, surely, for Colonel, because Colonel Sanders has real muscles, bones, skin. The king is made of probably plastic. I don't know.
Although the king is probably not as old as Colonel Sanders, and he's
True.
the king.
So I was just going to say Colonel Sanders is just a colonel. The king is the king. So maybe maybe the king from Burger King could just force somebody to kill Colonel Sanders. Could just enlist somebody to murder Colonel Sanders. Maybe the king would win. Because the king wields all power. Like the queen could probably nah. I don't think in modern society the queen could just get someone to be killed. But what's it called when you get assassin? No, I don't know. Maybe I think the king could just order someone to decapitate Colonel Sanders. Should we say the king?
I think the king.
I think it's the king. And then we've also got Ronald McDonald versus Little Chef. My thinking is that Little Chef is little. Little Chef's tiny and looks like a stupid, pathetic boy.
I've also had the look, and Ronald McDonald appears to be 7 foot tall.
Oh my god! But yeah, it doesn't matter how tall you are; you can still get decapitated. If people can climb up that high to decapitate you, then they still can get a stepladder. And
David and Goliath as well.
David and Goliath, yeah, very true. So Little Chef is small and measly and pathetic, and Ronald McDonald is just a dick. I think. How tall is Ronald McDonald? I think it surely has to be Ronald, but I'm going to see if we can find the height of these guys. So
Ronald
is 7. Yeah, Ronald McDonald is 7 foot tall. Let's see if Little Chef has a height. Little Chef is 2 feet. Oh no, this is Chef Kobe. That's not even the same thing. Little Chef doesn't seem to have a height, but perspective-wise, if you look at pictures of Little Chef, surely small, and also he's called Little Chef.
It turns out that Ronald McDonald might actually only be about 5'10".
Seriously, I still don't know. Yeah, well, there's a picture of a human Little Chef who's obviously not actually Little Chef because it's just a person dressed as Little Chef, and he's probably about 5'10" as well because the chef hat is. Why are they all 5'10"? I wonder if I could probably beat Colonel Sanders in a fight if he was alive. Well, if he was alive, he's an old man anyway, so probably could. So, yeah, I could probably fight Colonel Sanders. I'm very weak, though. I think Ronald McDonald has to... What would Ronald McDonald's trademark kind of move be if he was fighting against Little Chef?
I think it would definitely be a groin to the face.
A groin to the face?
Yeah. So he'd do a run-up and...
shove his groin in Little Chef's face. Well,
Well,
height-wise, to be fair, it might work. That might work.
7 foot tall.
Yeah, if he is that big. If Ronald McDonald's is 7 foot tall and Little Chef is Little Chef, then yeah, it's probably height-wise would work out. Do you reckon Ronald McDonald's going to win? I reckon the fact that he's a clown is quite scary as well. And Little Chef is probably like very anxious. A Little Chef strikes me as a mascot that has deep insecurities. So I think it's got to be Ronnie McDonald, hasn't it?
I think it's wrong.
I think it's got to be Rondon. It's got to be Salomon Rondon.
I think so.
Okay, so we're left with the final. It's the final, ladies and gentlemen. So who's winning between the Burger King King and Ronald of the McDonald family?
Let's see. Ronald McDonald has no title, but I guess titles really mean nothing at the end of the day because it's all about entourage.
Yeah, I suppose it is about entourage.
Ronald McDonald has mayo and cheese. He has the Hamburglar. He has Grimace.
Grimace, yeah. The Hamburglar. I saw a picture of the Hamburglar yesterday when I was like trying to figure out what mascots to use for this. Yeah, very true. Is there another Burger King mascot besides the King? And also, Ronald McDonald is famous in his own right, and a lot of people don't think of the King. When you think of Burger King, when I think of Burger King, I don't think of the King first. But then I suppose when I think of McDonald's, I don't think of Ronald McDonald. I think of like chavs who want somewhere to sit for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Or just like somewhere that you can go for a piss in town. That's the first thought I have of McDonald's.
Ronald McDonald has chaps as his entourage.
Oh yeah, Ronald McDonald's entourage is like 16-year-olds in school uniform. Or it's like Ronald McDonald's entourage is like 21-year-old boys called Connor who like try and chat up 15-year-old girls by parking up their Corsa next to them. That's what it is. I think that's basically it. So the King, yeah, I think it's got to be Ron. Entourage is better. In terms of the entourage is better in terms of the kids. Yeah, Burger King King's by himself. He's a lone wolf. And Ronald McDonald could call the Chavs. Ronald McDonald could call the Hamburglar, Grimace, Mayo Cheese. And yeah, it's got to be Ronnie, hasn't it? I think it's got to be Ronnie. It's got to be Ronnie McDonald. So the winner of the Battle of the Mascots this week, because who knows, this could become a segment if we find other mascots for stuff. The Battle of the Mascots winner is Ronald McDonald. So,
hooray.
Well done, Rondon. So are we moving on to the tier list, or have we got anything else to chat about? We'll have a quick chat about what's your fast food history. What's your relationship with the fast food What's your relationship with the fast food industry?
It's been pretty good, I'd say. I haven't really had any bad experiences because I know what I like. I pretty much just had McDonald's it's pretty much for a long time. It's pretty much just been McDonald's. Recently, they opened the KFC dealership, which is okay, but you can only get so good chicken in Evesham.
I've heard recently that apparently that KFC released a list of potential locations for new KFCs, and Stratford is one of them. It's really? It's on a list of like potential locations for them to put a KFC, or like try to open a KFC.
Where they put it?
I think I've only been to KFC a handful of times. Didn't we go when we went trampolining before?
I think we did.
I think we went. I can't remember what I had. I think I just had. I don't know. Not sure. I can't remember what I had. But yeah, I'd say like you probably have more of an affinity with fast food to a degree than I do. But like, I still will get something if I go anywhere. We've been to Burger King. I remember us getting the crowns like for your birthday once. I think.
Oh, yeah.
That was when I think we filmed the breath strips challenge video like the same day.
Oh yeah.
And we might have done.
Remember.
That was quite good. That was quite entertaining. That's somewhere on YouTube still if anyone wants to try and find it. But We haven't told anyone. We haven't told any Stuff and Nonsense people the name of the channel. So dig it out for yourself. Find it yourself. Okay,
Yeah.
and you can find loads of vlogs on there as well. So yeah, find it. Okay, but yeah, I don't know. I
Say
couldn't.
it's like the best fast food place. Do you think? Like,
It's a good question. It is a good question. I think McDonald's is the most reliable in terms of I always know that there's stuff I will have from there.
yeah.
Like any of the veggie dippers are fine. Fries are probably one of the better fries. I've heard Five Guys are meant to be the best. Actually, if you're watching the video content, I'm actually in Five Guys right now. I shouldn't be because it's closed because of the lockdown. But, you know, I don't give a shit and I've broken in.
Yeah, it looks like you're the only one in there anyway. Apart from
Yeah, it's not even open. It's not even open. They're just. I don't get why the guys behind me haven't moved for the entire time, but you know, who knows? But yeah, probably McDonald's because I know that I can eat from there. But Burger King's all right. Burger King's decent. I do want to try and find something from Five Guys soon because, well, I say soon when I can get to Birmingham next because I don't think I've ever bought anything from Five Guys in my life. So we'll have to go.
It is very good. Their milkshakes are good as well.
That's mainly what I'm thinking is milkshakes. I think we're going to see how they rank on the tiers, the tiery list.
Yes.
We'll work our way from the bottom upwards, I think, of my list. And it's basically the list it was virtually the same list that you gave me, to be fair. So for those of you who by now don't know, you're a disappointment to yourself. If you don't know how we structure our tier lists. But nonsense comes right at the foot of it. It does. What else would come below it? Apart from when Quantum Kazza came on and created a new tier underneath nonsense. Bad stuff is one up, average, good stuff, and elite. We're going to go for Subway. Is it fast food? Does it count? I don't know. But we've gone for a few bread-based fast food places. So yeah. Subway is the first one. Where are you putting Subway? Where do you want to put Subway?
I quite like Subway. I rarely have it, but when I do, it's okay. I mean, with Subway, at least you can pretty much pick what you want. Or you can. That's a bonus. You don't have to, but you can.
I like the customization potential of Subway. Yeah. You can basically get anything you want. I like the fact you can choose the bread. The only thing is, when I swear it's always really messy. Like it's because I swear just everything falls out of Subways all the time. But I don't know how. It's not only their fault. It's just because of the way it is. It just everything falls. It's a bit messy to eat. But anything I've ever had from Subway has been messy, apart from like the nachos, obviously, and
especially
the cookies.
Get, like, the meatball one. Yeah, the cookies are good.
Yeah, like, and I've had the vegan meatball marinara. There's another. I don't eat meat, by the way. It's just messy because there's too much sauce. But that's again, it's not their fault. It's just what it is. So where do you want to put it? Because I do like the cookies as well, and I just like the fact that it's versatile and you can basically make what you want.
Or I'd have to say maybe like good. It's not like elite.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice one. We've got Gregory's next, also known as Greg's. No one calls it Gregory's; it's just called Greg's. I do like Greg's.
I think you've been there more than me, probably.
Yeah, I do. I used to go to Greg's a fair amount. I think it's fine. They cater for everyone there. The coffee, though, not very good, as we discussed again on the Quantum Kazza episode. So go back and listen. It's not on YouTube. Go back and listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, etc.
Yes.
But we're not really judging on its coffee necessarily today. It's probably more on the food. I'd probably put Greg's in good as well because, you know what you're getting with Greg's. The disappointing thing is, though. Sorry, carry on.
No, sorry. I was just going to say they're extra quick because they're pretty much food's always ready. But
there are two disappointing things about Greg's. One of them is the fact that when you're queuing, you can't see if what you want is there. So then when you get to the front of the queue, you're still looking to see whether they've got what you want. And they're like, can I help? And I'm like, no, I'm just waiting for like 30 seconds so I can actually figure out whether I actually want anything that's there. And also, when you get to the till and say what you want and they say, no, they've been there for a while, they're a bit cold, is that okay? And you're like, oh, for flip's sake. You always say yes because we're British people and we have to be polite. But you don't necessarily want it cold. I don't mind it cold, but you want it warm, ideally. but I think it's still got to be good because it's that's one of those things, more so than Subway. Greg's is just like such a British institution. I reckon we've got to put Greg's in good as well. Little Chef is next. We've discussed, we don't know if it's fast food. It isn't really fast food, and it also doesn't exist anymore, I don't think, because we discussed with Repnik TV that we are going to bring it back. Still hasn't happened. But, he has over 1 million TikTok followers, so he doesn't care about us anymore. Little Chef, I think for like legacy, it's got to be quite high. Do you have any experiences with Little Chef?
What I do remember from Little Chef is their pancakes, which were top tier. That's all I really remember. I would have to put Little Chef probably in elite. I don't think there's any question. Or backlash towards that.
I think so, and we don't want backlash with people saying that it's not fast food because we know that. I included it in the Battle of the Mascots because they have a mascot, and then I thought that means we may as well put it in. We've got not one guy next, not two guys, or three or four, 5 guys. 5 guys.
5 guys.
You're much better qualified to comment on 5 guys. I've heard good stuff about it, but I've not really ever gone there properly. I've been in there with you, but I don't think I've bought anything.
Yeah, they're pretty fast, I'd say. I'd say, they're pretty much as fast as any other place. Because anywhere it takes a while when you're queuing up and they don't have your food there ready. The quality is pretty good. The fry, it's not the cheapest out of all of them. It's probably the most expensive out of all of them, but you definitely get what you pay for. And they have the soft drinks machine where you can it's pretty much just got like an endless choice of drinks. You can get like Coke, Fanta, Sprite in different flavors from like raspberry to
Fantoke.
Fantoke, yeah, Deli Alley vibes.
Fantoke.
I do have Fantoke, to be fair, every single time I go to.
I think I've seen you having Fantoke before.
It's always Nando's.
Classic. Where do you want to put it?
I'd have to put 5 guys in. I want to say elite, but is it? It's not. It's better than good, but it's.
Is it? Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think the aesthetic, like the look, the vibe of it, is the best out of any of these places as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, can we make like a separate tier? Just put 5 guys in 5 guys tier. But
we can do. Do you want to do that? We can.
I think so. Just put it in between.
5 guys. Yeah, we'll put that in between. We have Kufke next, KFC.
Yes. That one I'd probably, based on the experiences I've had, I'd maybe have to put it in average or not. No, it's not like bad, but it's not like the best. Like the amount. Remember when they ran out of chicken?
I think I do. Yeah, I think I do.
Does
that make it bad or does it just make it average? Yeah, it's a good question.
What else would get bad though?
Yeah, I don't know. We only have 2 left after this, and I don't think it would go in bad. Does that mean that it is bad? Because
I don't know, because I will still have it.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know.
I would still have Snappies, and they're like.
Snappies are actually not great. The onion rings. Yeah, the onion rings are amazing. The chips are amazing as well, if a bit dry sometimes and weird. And the pizzas are great. The pizzas though, when you're drunk, are nice. Everything else. It's a drunk place to go.
It is.
Even though we used to get it when I was a kid. We used to order Snappies when I was a kid. But I don't know. KFC, what are we doing? Are we inventing an in-between average and bad KFC tier? Or do you want to... Oh, that would be a good thumbnail, though. KFC is bad. Or like a good title. Maybe. I don't know. It might not be.
Should we put it in bad? Average.
Average?
I can't bear to put it in.
Okay, fair enough.
Because that just means I'm eating bad food, and I'm now eating bad food.
I think...
I'll put it in bad.
True. We have Burger King next. The BK. Book. I used to like Burger King over McDonald's when I was a kid, because there used to be one quite close to me, and it hasn't been there for like 15 years now. But
Same.
We still go in Birmingham sometimes. We have been. Sometimes just
Yeah,
to go to the toilet, but
pretty much
also
most of the time to
sometimes.
go to the toilet. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's because the queues are always like really long anyway.
I don't think I like the fries there. Or from recent memory, I don't think I like the fries there.
I don't think the fries anywhere apart from Mackey's are like good
Apart
enough.
from Five Guys, apparently are the best though. I don't know. That's what I've heard.
Apart from Five Guys, they fry theirs in like peanut oil though,
Yeah,
which
I need
is
to. I
probably
need to
better
give them a
than
go. I need to give them a go.
yeah.
Um, I don't know about Burger King.
Burger
It's
King. It's good quality stuff, and
yeah,
they give you hats as well. So
they do. That's actually yeah. You get like a
but
cardboard crown. That is quite good.
yeah,
Is that meant to be for your
that's,
birthday, or is it just for any time?
I think it's just always
Because I
there.
think you said that it was your birthday, and then they gave you one. But
I
I
think
think
one of the
it's
times I said it was my birthday in one of the Birmingham ones, and then in a different one, I just grabbed one from the side.
yeah. I think you can just have them whenever. To be honest, I don't know where to put it. It's too hard. Should we say good or average?
I'd have to say good, maybe, based on the fact that I remember when it was here in Evesham, and it was like joint with Little Chef, so it was 2 and 1.
Oh yeah, I've seen a few of those. That must be
Amazing.
quite entertaining. And we have the well-known one next, the most well-known, the globally accessible McDonald's. Great toilet facility, not great toilet facilities, but they're good because there's one everywhere. You always know there's a toilet in a town centre. So if
And
you need
you
a
can drink
shit,
the water out of them.
what in the toilet?
Yeah, the toilet bowls. Do you remember when there was when Jay got the straw and drank it? I
um,
think he pissed in there, or he drank out of the toilet with that
maybe.
magic straw.
Yes, I think I do remember. Yeah, I think I do.
Did I say in betweeners?
I don't know, but I do remember that.
I mean TGF. If I said in betweeners, I don't know why it just came to my head.
Oh right, yeah. I don't know. The thing is with McDonald's, like, part of me thinks it needs to go into elite just because it's McDonald's,
That's
and
what I thought.
I think it kind of you can't really not put it in elite because in terms of like how it's like a
There's got to be a good
staple.
reasons not to.
Yeah, it's a staple for everyone to like. The coffee is crap, but we're judging it on fast food. I actually haven't said that. That's only based on stuff I've heard, so I don't even know if that's true. Food, mozzarella dippers I just love them. I like the fries. I don't like the like Coke and the Sprite and stuff because it
I
tastes too
do like
like
the Coke
what
from there.
it just doesn't taste right. Because everyone says, "Oh, I need Mackey's Coke" when I'm like drunk. I don't like Mackey's Coke. I'm a Pepsi Max individual, which is controversial. We're gonna have to redo a fizzy drink episode because remember we did one and we had to scrap it because the audio didn't work.
Yeah, we have to get
We need to get a
Ian
guest. We do. It was a guest episode, and yeah, the audio something weird happened with the audio, and we just couldn't use it. So maybe that will happen. That will have to happen. So I think that's it. So we got KFC and average. I like how we've got nothing in bad or nonsense.
I'd say with Mackey's though as well, they're the only ones that do like decent breakfast as well.
That's a very good point. I remember after an
So,
all-nighter with Dan going into the McDonald's drive-through and having like a bagel at like 5:30 in the morning.
oh, that's good.
I didn't sleep at all. That's mad how he like because I've never really been able to like have people stay over in my house just because like we just don't like my parents didn't really ever like it. I just had to stay outside with him. I just said I'll stay outside with you all night because he can get a lift, and we just like stayed outside for the entire night. It's quite fun, but I felt like death afterwards, and I came home at like 11 a.m. and just like slept all day. But I can't do that anymore. I'm too old now. It doesn't work. Like it just made me feel ill. So yeah, we've got KFC in average. In good, we have Subway, Greggs, and Burger King. Yeah. We have Five Guys in the Five Guys tier. Maybe we'll call the tier something else. Should we call it like a Lud? So it's like elite and good. Or is that shocking? It's awful. And then Little Chef and McDonald's are in elite.
I know what to put in bad or nonsense.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. Can we think of another one that we can put in bad or nonsense? Oh god, really? That would cause some controversy with British people. I kind of want to do it just to piss people off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting in nonsense just for fun. Even though I love it, I just want to cause some controversy.
Yeah, if you wanna at us, my Twitter handle is at Lewis Capaldi. So please direct your hate towards, or don't direct hate, but
Yeah, just do
feel like you need to,
do what you will.
Capaldi.
Yeah, Weatherspoons technically they do serve food first, so at us. You cannot tell us that it's not fast food. They bring out a bowl of chips in under a minute sometimes, which is absolutely mental.
Yeah.
And considering you wouldn't think it would be instant that they would get notified that I've ordered them. You think it would maybe take a few seconds. Then they have to get them, put them in a microwave, and bring them out. And that happened in all less than a minute once for me. So don't tell me it ain't fast food. Don't.
Yeah, although sometimes it's not. Sometimes it is. So
I'm thinking, is Weatherspoons going to be in the title of the video, or will it have to be KFC and McDonald's? Because I feel like KFC and McDonald's are more clickbait. But anyway, we're going to trigger people.
Yeah.
People are going to get triggered. Do you have anything to say before we wind up?
Yeah, I just want to reveal a new invention that I thought of, and it's a pretty good one.
Oh, gosh. Go ahead.
Yeah. I like to call this segment Vito's Invention Corner, because this is the corner of the episode, because it's the last part.
That's good. I like a corner. Muller corner.
I mean, Gunsmoke's Invention Corner. I forgot to
Oh,
say
yeah.
Gunsmoke.
Sorry, God. What the hell
What
did
am
you...
I saying?
Vito,
I'm Gunsmoke.
Yeah, who is that? Is that the former Reading goalkeeper? Vito Manone.
All right,
I think he's currently at Monaco.
Gunsmoke Manone.
That's
his brother.
Manone.
But basically, the invention is internet salad. Did I say internet? I mean time salad.
Time salad.
Yeah, it doesn't specifically have to be salad, but I just thought it was time salad. Basically, it's a bowl of salad where every single bite you take, you fast forward 5 minutes in life.
That's quite good.
After the whole bowl of salad, let's say you would have gone forward an hour, and you see the results to the lottery.
That's actually very good. The amount of salad you get through to find out the lottery results.
And then you throw up the salad, and you rewind an hour, so you already know the results to the...
That's quite good. I like the concept. It's a good concept. When you said internet salad, it made me think of Friday Night Dinner when Martin talks about internet food. When they're ordering Chinese from China Paradise or something. Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah.
I think
if
maybe
anybody wants to invest in time salad, then I'll set up a GoFundMe.
It's another Dragon's Den moment there, but it's not a Dragon's Den moment. It's Gunsmoke's Invention Corner.
Yeah,
which is a new semi-regular or maybe regular corner of the podcast.
Yeah, whenever I can think of something, but internet time salad,
time salad is good. But yeah, have a great time. Have a good life, everyone. Should we say goodbye?
Yes.
Bye.
Goodbye. Live long and prosper.
Do that.